everybody, welcome to the T Logan. It's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. Listen, at first I wasn't going to go live today because I have so many different things on my plate. But what I wanted to highlight today is stuff, okay? Baggage. Okay, so as I'm trimming, I'm noticing that I wasn't going to go live because I figured, you know what, I just went live yesterday, so let's give it a break. But as I was about to start, trimming, I recognized, you know what, the Lord said go live. Why? Because there's baggage. This right here is what I like to call baggage. I don't have my usually do, but that right there. So here's what I'm doing. I recognize that in certain areas of the land, it's manicured. But then on this part of the land, it's not manicured. And you see that? What is it surrounding? It's surrounding my... So what I want to say is, it's time to get the weeds out. Some of you have untrimmed trees or untrimmed... You need trees that you got to trim. You have baggage that is around you. Okay? And it's time to let that go. It's time to get that straight. And I'm not going to keep you, I promise you. I wanted to say that I was listening to a sermon yesterday, and the pastor said, how is it that we say that we love the Lord and we call ourselves Christians, but yet we go to church and we can't even get along with the people that we go to church with? I don't care which denomination you are. You could be Methodist, Kojic, Pentecostal, Baptist, non-denomination. You could be Muslim, Buddhist, atheist. Nobody is exempt from problems. Nobody is exempt from situations, okay? And so what I want to say is, get that thing right. How is it that you can go to church having issues with your brethren, but yet you still say that you a Christian? Huh? I heard this sermon yesterday. I wanted to call everybody. I mean, not that I have a lot of issues with a lot of people, but I knew a few people that I needed to get things right with. Right? And so God, the Holy Spirit, had me calling people this morning. Some people, they want you to work around that time, and that's cool too, because in God's timing, then guess what? At least God sees where my heart is, and He knows my motives. But that's the type of sermons that we need to listen to. Sermons that'll get you in check. That's what keeping your lamps trimmed and burning is all about, right? That's why God gives us gardens. He gives us these lessons in the garden so that we will know how to maintain our relationship with Him. It's not even about growing food. It's not about growing food. What it's about is, it's about making sure that you keep your lamps trimmed. It's making sure that you keep... Look at this. These are my plants right here. And look, weeds and stuff have grown up all around it. My grape trees, weeds all everywhere, right? I got blueberry bushes over here, and I got to make sure. And they say, see, with us, it's all about balance. You can't just keep one side of your land together and let the other lack. You have to have everything. It's about being well-rounded. It's about having balance. And so in this whole methodology of keeping your lamps trimmed and burning and having a garden and maintaining it and manicuring it, you want to make sure that in your relationship with God, that you manicure it. Because if you've done wrong to people, there's no way I can, yes, I can. Because I've been to church before, and I've been around people knowing that we just had a break, a falling out. And then it's like we go to church and act as though nothing has happened, or go around each other and act as though we didn't just have a falling out, right? That's called being fake. And you know what? I always say, oh, there's no fake bone in my body. But I realized that just yesterday when I listened to the sermon, I guess I was fake. Because if I'd have saw the person at church, I would have probably acted as though nothing would have happened. Because how many of us we don't have a problem with brushing situations under the rug. Okay, so let bygones be bygones. That's what we'll say. Oh, I'm unbothered. But really, how can you not be bothered? If you say that you're a Christian and you say that you love the Lord, how can you not make everything, get yourself together. How can you not keep your lamps trimmed and burning? How can you go to church and act as though everything is legit when it's not? Huh? So it's time to stop being fake. It's time to get yourselves together. It's time to make things right. Jesus is coming back. People don't want to hear that, but Jesus is coming back. And even the earth is just growing colder. Everybody is on edge. Everything is agitated. Even the blind person can see that. They can see that something big is about to happen. Something great. So it's time to get yourselves together. It's time to keep your lamps trimmed and burning. It's time to manicure your land, guys. You homesteaders, welcome to you. Welcome to you gardeners that love being outside. It's a reason that you're outside in nature. Tree huggers, right? People just love nature. They just love the herbalists, all of those that decide to drop by. Welcome, because it's lots to learn in nature. It's lots to learn about how God flows, how he moves out here. All right? So anyhow, I hope you guys have learned something from my lesson in the garden as I spend the next hour trimming, making sure that these weeds don't take over, everything that we do have growing in this section of the garden. So it's time to get it together, guys. And I know I talk about it in my book, Freedom from the Trick Bag. It's a lot of different things that we go through, but yet we need to overcome. And thankfully, I know what I'm talking about. God has allowed me to overcome a lot. And I want to encourage you. If you have some things that you need to get together with people, that you need to amend, make amends, fix it, get it together. Because time is short and Jesus is coming back. And that's why he gives us these wonderful gardens, and he gives us our homestead. He gives us nature. He gives us flower. He gives us the way things move and how they grow, because he wants us to learn something in the garden. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to The T. Logan. I hope that you've learned something. You can be anywhere around the world today, but you decided to stop by. So thank you so much, and we'll see you again. Good afternoon, good almost evening. All right.